Well. Morning, folks. Today is March 10th, and it's Hardy's birthday!
Yay! Shoes for my birthday!
Yeah! Getting spoiled by the Florida Trail. You know how else we're gonna spoil them today, guys? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna walk a busy 4-lane highway. Oh, yeah. All day. So yeah, that's a birthday present. Hardy's gonna get to see like all the cars swerve at him, just breathe in that diesel exhaust. Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
It's easier to calculate how long I've lived if I smash my car on my birthday.
Yeah. If he gets hit by a car on his birthday, it's a nice round number, and you know how we like round numbers over here. So yeah, it's Hardy's birthday. We camped up at that spot I showed you last night. Got a few miles of trail this morning, and then literally we have walking Highway 90 almost all day. So right now, again, hey, it's at the tail end. It was in the beginning and now it's at the end too. So Elgin Air Force Base, not the entirety of it, but when you pop out of this trail and cross 331, I believe, there's about a 7 or 8 mile stretch that's closed right now. So what's ironic is the trail after that isn't closed, but to get to that section of trail, you have to cut back onto the military base where it's closed, and you probably have to scale a military fence, which probably has alarms in it and the such. So we got a buddy in front of us about a day, Buck, and we've been emailing back and forth, and he actually did the alternate road walk yesterday. So yeah, they closed this part down about a week ago, a week and a half. That's what we heard from Buck, the updates on the website. And then also we ran into 2 locals yesterday that live on or near the base, and they were talking about that it's been closed for about a week and some change. So that means we get to road walk. And the road walk is actually Highway 90, which is going to blow. But on that said road walk, one of the fun parts is we're going to get to eat a lot of birthday meals for Hardy's birthday. When we walk up through DeFuniak Springs or whatever it's called, we hit like a plethora of fast food joints in the beginning. So we'll probably get a quick bite out of fast food joint, maybe pack out some fast food type of item for dinner tonight. But then as we continue farther up, then we start to hit like the actual restaurants, like Mexican joint, Chinese joint, and we'll probably sit down there and get Hardy a happy birthday song. So you gotta take the good with the bad. Still would have preferred trail, but we're gonna get Hardy a birthday meal. So happy birthday. And we're also gonna have some other types of conversations on the road, which yeah, we're gonna have to have some serious conversations, and hopefully the traffic doesn't block out what the message we're trying to get across. So we'll clue you in as we continue down. But Elgin, so Elgin after Crestview is not shut down. Like, we get back into Elgin today, but if you look at an Elgin map, they own a massive amount of land, and they close off portions of the land. They call them quadrants or whatever may have you. And that's what's really screwing us right now.
Kill sector.
Yeah.
Kill sector 9 is closed right now.
Yeah. Already said they call them kill sectors. So don't want to walk through a kill sector. But yeah, we'll get back onto it. It's just way later in the day. We got to do a big road walk around to get to it. So yeah, I'll bring you with me. If one of us is not there, it's not that we got shot or stepped on a shiny bomb. It's that we got hit by a car. After we get back on trail and you see us get back on trail, if then we lose the footage, that's when we get shot and step on a shiny bomb. So
it might be a 10 out of 10 on the Barkey.
Oh yeah. Hardy said it might be a 10 out of 10 on the Barkey. That's not a survivable situation. All right, so happy birthday.
Thanks.
We're gonna have to get him a birthday meal song. Maybe like a quesalupa with like candles in it. Or an enchilada. 27?
27.
27 enchiladas. This water has just been so good.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I understand. Just like those noises last night, they're more likely to be Bigfoot.
Hardy already wants to scale gates.
Well, only if it takes us to breakfast.
Oh, dude, we're gonna actually be able to eat good today. But I still would prefer to be on trail instead of walking
Yeah,
this busy highway.
it's quite the payment.
That might be Elgin Air Force Base.
Seems like a pretty wimpy fence.
Hardy's like, I could break through your defenses. Yeah, it might not be. I think it's...
No, that doesn't look like a military grade fence.
No. Ah, come on. We're so close to the road. Don't keep putting us through swamp. What are you doing, trail?
We gotta outthink it.
Oh, she gets steep. Birthday boy.
Huh.
Alright, we're playing some Frogger. You're not gonna be able to hear me much. I'll tell you more once we get across. Alright, just crossed US 331, and technically this is the start of Elgin. But for the time being, you can walk the power line road up. So apparently you can follow the red route up a little bit, but you can't cut through. So you can follow these power line roads up, but again, you cannot go through as of March 10th. The closures change kind of every day, but for the past week, this spot has been closed. So we're gonna walk up this road, and thank you, Buck, for kind of letting us know what's good. We kind of hopped on the web and checked all that out yesterday too. So you can't go in as of here, but we'll still be able to go in on the back side today. So that's kind of what the word is. A little bit of walking. All right, as you can see, we're still on the official route. Got about 2 miles, maybe more, until the trail cuts to the left going into Elgin, and we gotta continue the road. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right, so this is where we split off and get to do the joyous road walk alternate. This is the trailhead to the Elgin portal. I can get you some signage, but right now a lot of the area is closed. Notice to hikers, that's not us. So it's the Alaqua Trail section that's closed right now. We are here, and instead of doing this, which we're not allowed to do, we have to go this, and Buck, instead of walking Interstate 10, smartly did Highway 90 and then we get a cut back down somewhere in there or somewhere there. So yeah, it's not recommended to try to go through a military closure. What's funny is I'm not gonna blast them. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. If it says don't do it, do the right thing. So unfortunately we can't get this portion of Elgin in. We have to do a road walk alternate, but we'll still be able to get the other Elgin portions in. I've never seen, oh, Kit Kat. All right. Oh, glory. Glory, glory to the road walk. Gonna take a break here and get prepped. So far, it's not too bad. You can follow old dirt road / there's a big shoulder up towards DeFuniak Springs. And then Buck said after that, it's pretty much the same, but you're just walking on the side of Highway 90. So it's good to know that the road walk's not actually too much road walk. You're walking next to it, but you're not having to walk in the shoulder of the 4-lane highway. So that's pleasant. Yeah, just wider trail right now. Really wide trail, geez. Super wide trail. If the trail got any wider, I don't know. I don't have anything for you there. My mind went in 1,000 directions and then went blank. So, gonna keep cruising. Now the billboards are advertising to the hikers. Uh-oh, we're getting sucked in by advertising. You know how we do. Might have to get a quick road tat. Oh, that just sounds great, a road tattoo. You know how we do. Just a quick road tat. Where are those golden arches? We should be able to see into DeFuniak Springs, DeFunky Springs. DeFunky, I like that one. We should be able to see into DeFunky Springs, but I don't see the golden arches yet. But they're around. We're gonna find them. That siren calls are pulling us in. Hardy's first breakfast for his birthday, and then hopefully a taco joint for lunch. Oh, there those glorious golden arches are. It's hiker overload right here, baby. You got a Zaxby's, a Colonel, a Whataburger. I can't remember the last time I saw a Whataburger. But Zaxby's would be hard to pack out. So I'm gonna skip that, but shout out Robbie. You know I'm about that Zaxby's life. So Zaxby's would be hard to pack out. The Colonel looks closed. Whataburger, again, probably good. But Mickey D's, it's cheap, and you know pretty much what you're gonna get. And we're both gonna pack out dinners. Actually, I think Hardy might do a Subway dinner, but we're gonna get some grub there and pack out a dinner for tonight, and then we get into Crestview tomorrow. So hiker overload, baby. All right, so we're chilling next to an interstate, using the McDonald's sign as shade because you don't want to sit inside. And
I don't even let you sit inside.
I think there are some tables open, maybe. No?
It said the only order you can get is to go.
Oh, that's true. They can't even let you sit inside. But they only serve breakfast, which was kind of surprising. But we got a lot of stuff to do with the breakfast. So I got 2 chicken McGriddles, 3 sausage burritos, and then 2 sausage McMuffins to go. Gonna chow down through some of those right now, and then continue the road walk. Hardy's got a Subway stop on the way, and then we got a taco stop for lunch, and then maybe 1 corner store stop for Gatorades along the rest of the road walk. And then, yeah, I mean, it's all road today, guys. I don't know what else you want from me. So we're gonna enjoy our shade and the McDonald's sign and rest, relax, eat. There's the DeFunky sign of DeFuniak Springs. DeFunky. Capital F in the funky. We getting funky with it, y'all. No. No, 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 no. I can't. We're gonna have to take a knee. Oh, you think I'm playing? I'm gonna take a knee for Taco Bell. Oh, you have no idea how deeply, deeply, deeply ashamed I am of myself right now. Deeply disappointed, deeply ashamed. I can't even put any language to it. And I thought I liked to call myself a T-Bell ambassador, a T-Bell preacher of the good word of the church of the T-Bell. And I'm slacking. I am absolutely, absolutely slacking. I mean, the shame that is going through my gut right now that we're not stopping in that T-Bell. That's the first T-Bell in 1,000 miles about. And the fact that I have preached the good word to Hardy about how you got to open your soul to the T-Bell, and we're not opening our soul and our hearts to the glory of the T-Bell. Do you want to go in and go in for Sunday service? It's Wednesday, but we could still go in.
I'm looking at the Baskin Robbins, not the T-Bell.
We could still go in for Wednesday Mass. Wow, I'm deeply ashamed, folks. Deeply, deeply ashamed. I don't think my soul will ever recover. I'm going to have to do 5 chalupas, 2 quesaritos, and about 50 Our Father art in Taco Bell. So, yeah, that is a deep shame. A deep, deep shame. Almost got hit by a car while I was talking about how shameful it is. But it's very shameful. Very shameful. So pretty nice. We've just been cruising on sidewalk through DeFuniak Springs. It's going to end once we hit Highway 90, but for the time being, pleasant. Alright, so if anyone else has to do this road walk because of Elgin closures, DeFuniak Springs, right where I showed you a second ago, we crossed into US 90, literally right there. There's the DeFuniak Park, and DeFuniak has some good water. It's not funky water, so you can get water here and also use the bathroom before the road walk. So DeFuniak has some good stuff. I'm a fan. Now we're going to continue our road walk that way, and we got about half a mile to a taco joint for Hardy's birthday lunch. Let's do it. Alright, so we're out front of Lagueria, Taqueria, and Supermercado. Taqueria.
Excellent pronunciation.
The first one I can't do. Taqueria and Supermercado I can do. The first Laguasi. It's actually authentic Mexican food. We're still on our road walk, haven't moved far. Super full, and we just got our Elgin permits, so we're good to go. We're going to JR Camp tonight, which is another maybe 20 from us. So we still got miles to push, but this was a nice spot. We had to stop, get the permit situated, plan out our next few days, and also eat some Mexican food. So it feels good knowing we're in the clear now, because you don't want to do stuff that's not on the up and up on the Florida Trail. So Buck is about half a day ahead of us, if not a full day. And we'll catch him tomorrow morning in Crestview. And we got a few more days on trail. So Mexican food was on point. And relaxing, charging up stuff, and gonna keep stepping here in a second. Happy birthday, Hardy. Look at the birthday boy clearing his plate like a champ. Look at that birthday meal.
Is there any other way?
I don't know any other way. He does. I don't. If I eat those beans, I'm going to run into a dangerous situation on a road walk. I already know. Alright. The sidewalk is over. Apparently you can walk some type of berm through here, Buck said. So, he said it's on the right side. Also said there was some road walking. Don't like traffic being behind me. But looks like you can probably stay off the busy road for the most part. Well, there you go. Alright, just had I would say that was a 6-1 on the Barkey scale. Actually ran and got within 5 or 10 feet of me. Came out of the house, so I was an aggressive dog, almost pushed me into traffic a little bit. So yeah, if you have to do this reroute, you might have some pups. Wow, that was an aggressive pup. Wonder how hard he's gonna fare. So pretty waterless, this road. once you get out of DeFunky Springs. Just passing something called Lily's Cafe. Does not look open, even though it says it's open, but it's not bad. You've done longer water carries, so if Eglin's closed, you just fill up in DeFunky, and then you get to Moose or Moss Creek or something. So yeah, got about 4 miles, 5 miles until we get to cut into Eglin. Let's do it. So if you have to do this alternate, about 2 miles before Mossy Creek, where you cut back onto Eglin, there's a nice DG. Not much on it, pretty much road. I'm gonna be curious to see how many miles we did today. We've been walking this for pretty long, so yeah. Once Hardy's tracker tells us what's up, yeah, we got a few more miles left. I did the math wrong. It's not 8 more miles. Once we get into Eglin, it's actually 12. So definitely gonna be doing some night hiking. All right, so if you have to do this road walk before you turn back off into trail, there's a little corner store in Mossy Head. So I'm just chilling here. I got a soda waiting for Hardy, and he should be like 10 or 15 minutes behind. Got a water just because, and we got, I don't know, 12 or 13 miles left right before 5 o'clock. So we're gonna have some night hiking tonight, but it's what it is. Get into camp around 8 or 9 o'clock, and yeah, nice little corner store. Get some caffeine in the soda and get some water to push to camp. Cool. Alright, as you can see, that sun is setting, and we're finally heading off of Highway 90, cutting in towards Eglin now. And I might have done the math a little bit wrong on today. I thought we only had about 8 miles left. It turns out we have 13 and a half. So yeah, Buck.
Just under double.
Yeah, Buck giving me trash for not doing a 40. We hit in a 40 today. So we're hitting about a 41 and a half from Hardy's tracker, if it keeps tracking the same. And yeah, Hardy's got a birthday road cone, as you can see.
Gotta get the road cone action in.
And so yeah, at the gas station he called up, and I was curious because I kept checking to see if he had an encounter on the Barkey scale with that one pup. But pup didn't give him any trouble. So usually his luck's
He knew.
He knew you created the Barkey scale, and it was your birthday.
He's like, I don't want to be rated today.
Yo, he got rated on the Barkey scale for me.
Be rated by me.
The Barkey scale creator.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was, he didn't get bothered. So he got he's having a good birthday. He knew we were gonna do these types of miles too. I did not.
Once you let Constantine start doing math, you might as well not bother correcting him, because he won't believe you anyways.
You either gotta round up or round down. I usually tend to round down. I'm like, oh, we got 8 miles left, but no, it's 13 and a half. And usually I can try to time it, so if I do have to do night hiking, it's like an hour tops. And I was gonna be able to time it with those 8 miles left, but once it starts going into the range of 13, that's an extra 2 hours, a little less, but
those knees aren't gonna get you there.
yeah.
Can't be running.
Yeah, so it's 5:30. We're getting close to back to the base, and we got night hiking on a military base.
Yeah, 10 miles of night hiking. It's gonna be at least 3 hours, huh?
Yeah. Usually I can only make it into an hour, but those extra miles really screwed me today. So yeah, and Buck, you're giving us trash for not doing a 40. It's going to be a 40 today. So yeah, I was shooting off some messages with a buddy we're going to catch up to tomorrow. And it's like, oh, I would have expected a 40 out of you. I'm like, well, we tried what we did, and yeah, turning into one. So birthday 40, birthday burrito, birthday road cone. It's turning out to be an interesting one.
I never had a birthday on trail before, but this is checking on a lot of boxes.
There you go. And you might even get a box checked of getting security patted down at nighttime on a military base. So okay, I was gonna go somewhere else with that. I was gonna do a Dave Chappelle skit with that one. Just think of when he talks about getting checked by the security guards. We're gonna have to ask you to. I'm not gonna go there. If you've seen the skit, you know what I'm talking about. Back to the military base.
What are you gonna say about this?
I wasn't gonna say anything. Now I had to say something. All right, folks, we're finally in Elgin. Permit holders only. Permit required by order of the installation commander. Time for some night hiking on a military base where we watched some videos of bombs being blown up earlier today. What can we possibly get into?
No hikers have ever been blown up.
I want to say it this way. I'm gonna say it's this way.
I think that your quick route, I think, is that way.
It's this way or that way.
What's it say?
It says Florida Trail foot traffic.
Know the rules.
Oh, there are kind of rules everywhere.
Obey the rules. Obey the rules.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Night hiking, Elgin. We got about 10 more miles, and as you can see, it's getting close to that headlamp lighting. So, don't touch shiny. I'm not loving it, Hardy. I'm singing the McDonald's song. I do have Mickey D's for camp, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, Hardy does have Mickey D's for trail. He's just getting all the good birthday stuff. I wish I could show you more. I'll try to show you what I can, but we're just gonna cruise. 10 miles, baby. Let's get it. This is the one at 10:06, Hardy. But we can't. We must go. We must fly. But don't touch the shiny objects. You'll fly too much. To be used shortly.
Is it a step?
It's a step.
Or is it a plank way?
Well, guys, should I blast them so we can't see?
You gotta do more than that. That's not quite enough blasting.
It's not enough lumens, folks. He didn't fall off the boardwalk.
That's 500.
I ain't got 500 lumens. I can't blast them. Speaking of blasting, there was a little bunny in camp today. And I meant...
Blasting? What?
Speaking of blasting, it was light out, so we didn't need to blast them. But I can't see when I'm doing that. No, we don't blast the bunny. But yeah, there was a lot of big stuff in camp that we should have been able to blast with the lumens last night.
Oh, we died.
Yeah.
We couldn't see the big stuff.
Could not see the big stuff. Blast them. Wow, my phone light's better than my headlamp light. Can't see crap with my headlamp. So yeah, we got, I don't know, 7 more miles to camp. Probably 7. It's dark. We're blasting them. Nothing much else to say. Can't see crap now. I thought it said Smile. So, another junction. It looks like Smile, but it says 0.5 mile. Why isn't my headlamp this bright? Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, I can see your lumens, Hardy. Man, shoot. Wow, that is awesome. Dude, that is awesome. Oh my God. Got my dimness over here. All right, so we're about 6 miles now from camp. So 4 miles from getting the aguas. All right, so we got to our water source for the night. There's a creek underneath us, but we passed the shore where it's easier to get water. Looks pretty easy there too. But Elgin's actually pretty hard to night hike. Might be easier if you had a brighter headlamp, but with how wide the trail is and it's not like a cut single path, it makes it pretty difficult to guess where you're going a lot of the time. So yeah, maybe come in with a stronger headlamp or coordinate your miles not to night hike as much of it, because it's it's a surprisingly difficult night hike. I've been using the sounds of leaves pretty much to tell me when I'm going off trail, because there's a different sound when you're walking the quote-unquote trail than when you're going astray. The leaves will tell you. So yeah, pretty difficult. We got about 2 miles and we're going to be in camp. What's up? I am, it's right here. All right, y'all aren't going to be able to see much, but I believe this is Titty Creek. All you see is my legs. Good sized creek, and again, not gonna be able to see much. Good looking water source too. We got water before here because it said it was dry, I think. You either said it was dry or that the best water source was where we got it. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out where I should put my feet to walk. It's actually been hard stepping, not physically, just navigationally. And I think I heard Hardy making a video that it was easy, which it could be my headlamp, but I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I cannot see anything when I'm stepping. Now we're on road, so we know where we're going. But previously, not so much. Oh, almost just dipped my feet for the last little 0.2, 0.3 miles of the day. But I got around. All right. Camp we go. Wrong way. All right, guys, I don't usually do this, but nighttime video. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 McMuffins, and we did a 40er today. So successful day. Right on the dot with the 40, and we're camping at JR Pond, which one, the lady said it was dried up, which there's a lot of water over there. And then 2, she didn't tell us about, if you went straight out of my tent about 10, 15 paces, there's a giant crater that you can't get to the official camping icon. So she didn't say stuff. I don't know. She was very friendly and very helpful, but 1, she said the pond was dry, which in no type of way. And then 2, there's a giant crater. So
Anywhere else I'd call it a sinkhole.
yeah.
This is an Air Force base. It could very well be a crater.
She might have thought, oh, we drained the pond with a bomb, but it's not drained. So yeah, good day. Got a 40 for Hardy's birthday. All right, morning, folks. About 5:30. Been stepping for about half an hour. You're actually going to be able to see parts of Elgin today. We got about 5-6 miles until we hop on the road and start cutting up towards Crestview. So yeah, I'll film what I can. It's a little chilly, as you can see, but body's feeling good, and we got about 2 full days left. We have a 38 planned for today, 38 planned for tomorrow, and that should put us right in the 15-mile mark to finish up on the 13th. So yeah, very cool. My hand's freezing because it's out of the glove filming for you, and we're gonna just cruisey. Today is March 10th? No, today's March 11th. God, it's nice to be able to see a path, isn't it? Oh, I'm not a fan of night hiking, y'all. I think you know this. But it is very nice to see a path in front of you. Whew, gonna enjoy Elgin in the light of day. No more night hiking this military base for us. Sorry, Elgin. I got nothing against y'all. Honey Creek. I got nothing against y'all, but I'm not going to smell that bench. It looks like it smells like damp mildew. Ooh, this is a nice creek. God, these clear water sources. It's like the Natchez a little bit. Like, well, completely different trail, but in the sense of if you're going northbound, you hit good water at the end of the trail compared to like just gnar water in the beginning. Yeah, in no ways actually the hiking is like Natchez, just small similarity of the water sources. All right, hands back in pockets, still chilly. Damn, this good agua. Dude. This is a nice area. You cross a road right behind me. It's about 2.8-ish until you hit the road walk up towards Crestview. So, yeah, they give you benches. Hardy's right behind me. Right across the road. There he is. Let's see if you can see him. Can you see him? Oh, I think you can see him. Oh, can you see him? Oh, I think you can see him. Is he going to become road splatter? Is he going to become road splatter? Not today, he says. Not today. Not today.
That's true for whatever. And if you can pass the standards, even if you're short, you're going to be able to carry out. Like, they're not going to select you, or you're not going to graduate if you can't perform the tasks.
Oh, so you think they make him try to carry you?
Absolutely, that's part of the job.
Oh.
If you can't do the job, then you're not going to be there.
Oh, so that's part of the test.
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to perform the job. If you can't perform the job, then I don't care what you are, you're not going to be doing that job.
Yeah.
But if you can, then I don't care what you are.
Oh, well, that's... Okay, I guess I didn't know what fully went into the tests.
Well, of course. I mean, it's not just you can, like...
Do 1,000 push-ups?
All that stuff, just the golden ticket to try out.
But also, again, at what point do they draw the line of the test? So, like, if you're 5'0", and you can carry a 6-foot person off of the battlefield, what about if you're serving next to a 6'7"er? That would be a giant. But if you're serving next to a 6'2" and they got about 50 pounds more of muscle mass, what criteria did they draw the line? Oh, but they probably structure the teams to have a balance, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident that
What walk done.
they do a good job of.
So it's nice to see one of these signs without a headlamp. It looks good. They did good work. All right. Oh, you good? We got about 0.9 left until we start cutting up to Crestview, and we're gonna grab brunch with the one and only, well, two and onlys, I guess. So we're brunching today. Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday. Thursday brunch. Well, breakfast. Brunch. We'll call it brunch. These creeks are just too nice. Alright, so we just got to Pearl Trailhead. So we're gonna pop out of the jacket here, pop out of the puffy, And we'll start our road walk into Crestview. What? Okay, player. Play on, player. I like that. I'm going to actually sit there for a second. I'm actually going to sit there for a second. Play on, Crestview. Play on. Okay. Okay. Watch this. Stay with me, folks. Stay with me for a second. Okay. 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 Oh, baby. That's that good life. That's that good life.
Wow, these are nice.
I know. It is a busy road. Ooh, baby. Can't really cross to walk into traffic, so kind of stuck on this side for the moment. About half a mile, maybe a little more from the trailhead as you're walking into town. There is a nice little park. Picnic tables, restrooms, water. It's got the goodies. Crestview city limits, baby. So I love that the city or town or whatever it may be thinks of hikers and bikers with this kind of walkway, but I never feel confident on it because for somebody driving a road, what's really the differential here? It just looks like a bigger road. So love what y'all doing. I like sidewalks though. So that bridge up there is when we cross underneath I-10 again, I believe. And Crestview, again, is a fast food mecca. Past Zaxby's, past Panda Express, past Arby's, Popeyes, Whataburger, Wendy's. And I see a Chick-fil-A, and it looks like there's a Hardee's. And we're going to the Mickey D's because that's where we're meeting up. So I could go for Wendy's or Chick-fil-A though. But Mickey D's it is. We'll go. Go. All right. So I teased about it for a while, and then I never got it on footage. Got a picture. Maybe throw that in here. But ran into Buck 30 and Steady, two really, really big hikers. Buck's kind of like one of the OGs, and Steady's pretty gangster herself. So we kicked it outside of the Mickey D's for a little bit, and I guess I can say this now because I'll be on the trail in about 4 days. But so apparently the Potomac Heritage that I've been planning as my next trail, I had it routed at close to 1,000 miles, and it actually is only 450 miles. So they both are planning on doing it too, and the way they routed it was 450 miles, and that's the official trail. So when I was going to be coming down from Pittsburgh, the art museum, that part was just like hypothetical trail and not the official route. So they just saved me 2 weeks of hiking. Oh my God. Yeah, one, it was just amazing to meet them and swap stories, but they brought my Potomac Heritage Trail down from 1,000 miles to 450. So, yeah, that's something. I got about 2 weeks extra in my itinerary now. Hell yeah. Any thoughts about my planning skills, Hardy? He seemed super surprised.
I mean, that you doubled your miles in your planning, doubled them.
Yeah. Any thoughts? Did I pick the right routes?
Well, I mean, considering a 30 turned into a 40 yesterday, I think I got off lucky. Could have been a 60, I guess.
He doesn't seem that surprised that I planned that wrong. But that's a giant, like I plan wrong usually each day. I don't know, a few miles here, a few miles there. like Hardy said, yesterday's 30 turned into a 40. But to plan off of 500 miles, their map system, the Potomac Heritage's map system, led me astray. And also
at least you didn't plan for 500 and turn it into 1,000.
Yeah, that would have been worse. I planned for more and it turned out to be less, so that's good. Wow. Okay, that's something. So yeah, awesome to run into buck 30 and steady. That was really, really cool. I'll throw the picture in before and after this clip. But forgot to get video while I was with them, so that was sweet. All right, about 3 miles out of town, you hit another McDonald's, and I feel so sick right now. Literally, my diet yesterday was McDonald's breakfast. We had Mexican for lunch. I had McDonald's for dinner because I packed it out. This morning was McDonald's breakfast. Lunch today was McDonald's. I'm packing out McDonald's for dinner as well as lunch/breakfast tomorrow. I feel so sick. Oh my God. Every burp I have is a McDonald's Happy Meal. I'm sick. Whew, we got 25 miles left and it's close to 1 o'clock, so if we do a 3 mile per hour pace average, that is about 8 hours. Could get in there around 9, most likely gonna get in there around 10. So, I feel so sick. Don't do it, folks, don't do it. Hike. I'm not saying don't through hike. Through hike wisely. McDonald's for every meal for 2 days straight. It hurts. Oh, and yes, I've had 2 McFlurries. Oh, milk was a bad choice. So folks, we have hit the end of the sidewalk. As you can see, just road ahead of us. Barky scale, guys. We're about to watch the Barky scale in action. Hardy! Barky! The Barky scale. I think it's a 1-2, folks, or it's a 2-2. They don't really want much to do with us. They just see that we're going for a walk and they're deciding to come for a walk with us. That's a 2-2 on the Barky scale, folks. It's not a 1 because they're not like loving on us. They're just kind of indifferent with us. Where are they going to? Where y'all pups going? Look at that Florida hill. Ain't she a pert? About 6 more miles. About 6 more miles on the road walk of at least the highway, and then we cut off. So, yeah, we're making our way. Making our way. Oh, I still feel so sick from McDonald's. Oh, it's the good hurt. Or is it the bad hurt? Stop on by, get you some Linda Lou's produce. No idea how much longer on the road. I'd assume half hour, 45 minutes. It's all one road, folks. I don't know. We'll figure out when to turn. Get us our goat for the last day of trail. Let's do it. Shout out. Alright, we just stopped at Brown's Grocery. We got a spigot on the side. You can fill up water. This is getting close to the end of our Highway 90 road walk. And we just looked at the map system. So we had mile We had camp at mile like 1054 set, Azalea Camp, but there's some comments around it that it's not the best. So looking forward, there's actually a camp at mile 1050, and that might be the better camp, so we might go there. So that only actually gives us 9 more miles on the day instead of 14. Still gonna have about an hour a night hiking, but that's not too bad. So instead of doing a 38, 39 today, we'll do 34, 35, see what that turns out to be. But that means tomorrow, last full day on the trail, we're doing a 42, baby. So yeah, we'll just wake up super early. I don't foresee us having a 2 or 3 hour break tomorrow. It was awesome running into Buck and Steady, but that really chewed into our time. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Like, it was super awesome trading stories, and also them telling me I was doing the wrong route on the Potomac. That literally saved me 2 weeks and 500 miles of stepping from, oh yeah, if you're doing the Potomac Heritage Trail, don't do from Pittsburgh Museum down to the Elaine Passage, because that's just a different trail. That's not the Potomac Trail. So do Laurel Highlands into there. That's what it is. So yeah, we're gonna keep stepping. Yeah, 9 more miles. Let's do it. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Passing underneath I-10 again. It's like we're playing chicken with this interstate. And I'm glad to say the Florida Trails game of chicken never makes us actually, it doesn't call our bluff and make us walk the interstate. So, yeah, I don't know. In the past 2 days, we've been bouncing around this, kind of zigzagging around it. So, I'm glad it doesn't call our bluff, because I do not want to walk an interstate. Hardy's dealing with a barky number right now. He's got 3 of them. I shouldn't be laughing, folks. But Hardy's dealing with, I would say that's about a 6'3", maybe even a possible 7'3". I would say that's a 7'3". They, maybe a 6'3". Yeah, they're kind of just wandering back to where they're from. Another barky rating. Chows are mean sometimes. I know, just a couple of old airplanes. Wow, oh wow, look at this hill. I saw this on the topo map, and there were like 3 topo lines a little spaced out. That is quite the hill in Florida, and I keep hearing a lot of barkies around me, so I'm gonna be a little quieter and just walk down the hill. I'm gonna try to sneak by the barkies. Oh, yeah, gonna keep sneaking. Nice little campground. About a mile before you get into single track trail again, I think. So, yeah, if you want to. Guys, in this life, there is no easy street. There is no easy street in this life. Oh. Huh. I was about to bring you on a full kind of philosophical lesson there. Through a wrench in my plans. Warning security dog. So this is the second night in a row we walk by a cemetery. And there's pups around, so I'm gonna keep on going. Alright, we made it back to trail. And got about 5 miles of little darkness. Probably be able to use walkable light for the next mile-ish. And that'll leave us 4 miles of like night hiking. I'm not a fan of the night hiking at night. Morning night hikes are different because you know the sun's coming up, but yeah, I'm just complaining. We got about 5 miles. Let's do it. All right, we keep passing stuff in the night. You guys want me to blind Hardy?
Oh, don't play that game. You know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, fuck, yeah, no.
Oh, I only have high.
Holy
this is only high. I can only go so high.
It's like daylight.
I can't do ultra on you right now.
It's like daylight, man. Jesus Christ. All right, folks. A little after 5. Started stepping. There's what? Started stepping 4:30. Last full day on trail. Sounds like it's starting to get a little schwacky, so I'm gonna put this away, but we're cruising. So moist in the air. It's that type of morning that all the air condenses right in front of your headlamp, so makes it impossible to see. Yeah, but the light's starting to come out. Oh, can definitely not see when that's in my face. And yeah, we're cruising. We are cruising. Ooh. All right, I really can't see y'all, so I'll get you the update of what's going on today when I can see and you can see. I ain't going to no Bammy. You can't get me back, Bammy. I'm not going to no Bammy. That is all moisture. Look at that. All right, so if you hear the drops around me, it's not actually raining. It's just so dense with moisture that water droplets are just condensing out of the air. And you're like, oh, isn't that rain? Technically you might be able to qualify that as rain, but it's not the concept of there's a cloud way ahead and it's pouring buckets on you. Like, it's just the air that I'm standing in right now is just so filled with moisture that it's just condensing. Like, it doesn't form every time I try to do a description, because you could say technically it does. I was gonna say it doesn't form in a cloud, but it's pretty much a cloud of moisture around us, so I might just stop trying to define it and let you see it. So this is where we were gonna push to last night, Wild Azalea Camp, but we just called it early at a 35er, I think. I got the exact mile on the Instagram, so I'll pop that up there. But yeah, we just didn't feel like doing an extra hour or two. Hardy's trying to get a step count in. Oh man. So with we got like a 42 to do today, and last time we did a 43, Hardy was like, say he was like 1,000 or 200 steps away from hitting 100,000 steps on the day. So we're doing about a mile less than that, but he's going to damn sure try to get those 100,000 steps in, because the step counter can be incorrect. Like, so there's a step counter that he uses on his watch, but then there's also a mileage tracker that he uses with the GPS. So depending how you step, it's going to count your steps differently. So he's trying to get that 100,000 miles by strumming the guitar and bouncing. Wow, it's moist. So this looks cooler by eye than it does by phone. It's like this dark tunnel of trees. I don't know why when I just zoomed out a second ago, got a little fuzzy. Huh. But cool dark tunnel trees. Alright, so we're getting to St. Gertrude's Trailhead, which I'm pretty sure is just the end of this dirt road. But just finishing up the Yellow River. That was a really cool segment. We night hiked, I don't know, about half of it, but the half we could see was really, really nice. And the other half that we night hiked, the trail was pretty well tread. So yeah, that was a really nice section. And this is Gertrude's Trailhead, it looks like, and no marker. There's a blaze over there, but we got 3 or 4 miles of road walk to get to some more single track. Let's do it. Because there's more time on the hands.
Well, it's further out.
Yeah. So Hardy and I are walking through nice suburbia where every single house so far cookie cutter, at least on the left side.
Yeah, they look very similar.
The right side on the other road is kind of still unique, but the left side is like, that's one builder. We're gonna put this one here. We're gonna
swap out some pillars.
yeah, we're gonna design it the exact same way.
We're gonna reset the gable just a little bit.
Oh, just a tiny bit. Yeah, increase the front gable.
Flip the brick side to the opposite side.
Oh, this is all definitely one builder.
But you see how similar they are.
Oh yeah.
We'll use a little less brick on this one. We'll reset the gable. We'll flop that brick.
Well, he probably has. I don't know if he designed it per owner. Probably not. But if he did, he was going to be like, well, we have this type of siding for here. You get to pick what you want here.
Right.
But with the same design. This one's the ugliest.
Oh, but it's the most unique.
All right, so the trail pops out right there, that road, and there's this little corner store, and then we get about 2 more miles down this road and we hit another trailhead. So we get back to single track in a second. This is SR 87 junction, and we're just kicking it. There's a spigot right behind me, as you can see, and also what I'm about to do is eat my disgusting, oh, look at that, McDonald's again. Oh, I'm so tired of McDonald's. Just so tired, but I'm gonna eat it. It's always like, you're like, yeah, that's such a good plan, and then you pack out McDonald's for 2 days straight. I've already talked about it enough, folks. Oh. All right, we're getting close. About 10 miles, 11 miles, 12 miles done for the day by before 9, so we're getting a good pace. We woke up super early, so we still got like 30 plus miles, but it is what it is. Wait, maybe we're right out at 30. I don't know, it's gonna be a long day, so I'll bring you along. Time to eat a little bit of food. Ugh, is it food? All right, I gotta just eat it. All right, so back on Elgin military base. Look for the tire, look for the blazes, and then you have to carabiner unclip it, and then you're on Elgin military base again. Got about 14-ish, I don't know, 13, 14-ish miles of base walking. So yeah, nice to be on, not single track, it's still kind of 2-track right now, but nice to be off of a busy road. Cool. So every time the trail does route you onto Elgin, they do a fantastic job with boardwalks. Even in places boardwalks aren't needed, but fantastic job. the Elgin Trail is really, really well taken care of. Yep. So I was wondering when Z had shown these, why there were so many toilets in his pictures. It's an Elgin thing. The piece of Elgin that we did before, it puts you back out to Elgin to reconnect to Elgin. Look at the maps, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's an Elgin thing. It's just because people want to blow up toilets. I guess they're a really good practice container for poof. So, a lot of blown up toilets. So what we have here, folks, is Hardy's like, you know what? A 40-miler day is not enough. He's like, what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves an air guitar out of palm fronds and sticks.
Maybe some vines if I can find some.
And some vines to tie it to.
Ooh, that's metal. Now that is metal.
What do you see? It said don't touch the shinies. What metal?
Give me your knife again. I need spiky vines.
Oh, it's not actually metal. It's just vine. All right. So the trail passes underneath some power lines. To get up to here, though, it was actually, that's why I started filming, because in the distance, you can kind of see a divot in the land. There were actually switchbacks on trail to get up to here. That was, yeah, very interesting. I mean, this northern part of Florida, this panhandle section of Florida, it actually gives you a little bit of bounces. Like, not just instantaneous bounces, but I mean, I don't know, a minute or two. It's not a lot, but I like that. Another chair in the middle of nowhere. Not as middle of the nowhere though, because on Elgin you run past a lot of kind of man-made objects because it's used as testing grounds. So not as middle of the nowhere. Wow, they really painted up that sign, didn't they? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 blazes, 4 orange blazes. So I'm pretty sure this is Weaver Creek. The trail just dips you down into it. You don't actually have to cross it, but all it does is literally just dip you down, goes downhill, and goes straight back uphill. So it's yeah, it's good water, but yeah, I don't know. It's the trail. That's what that was. So the connector must not just dip you down into Weaver Springs or Creek or whatever it is. Which, I mean, it's not the Florida Trail, that connector, and the creek's cool and it actually gives you a climb. So do a little climbing. It feels good for the legs. Alright, so the trail crosses the busy road. You should be able to get in somewhere around here. I guess you park here and then get into the base up here. Huh. But yeah, you have to cross the road, then somehow walk into the base. I gotta figure out how to get back in. Done about 21 miles-ish, 22 by right before noon, so we're on a good pace. The hardy man didn't get eaten by the frogger of the road. It's hot. I'm about to go shirtless for the rest of the day. Like I said, 21 miles done, about 21 to go, so we're sitting at good time, but it's about to be shirtless because we got 6 more miles of trail and then most of the rest is just road. It was a nice trail through there. We're about to see the beach today, though. Goal is to cross the bridge before nightfall, which we're definitely still in good shape for. We might have an hour or two of night hiking on the tail end, but we'll get to see the bridge, get to see the crossover into that kind of spit of land, and then we'll get to see the beach a lot tomorrow, too. So, hardy man. All right, folks. Just leaving the spot I think I got the last clip of. Got about 5-6 more miles of single track Elgin hiking, I think. Maybe even less. And then it's a straight shot south. We're going no-bow, but you got to cut south to get to the island. So it's a straight cut down streets to get to the island that we start just cruising on. Long spit of land, and I'm really looking forward to it. Really trying to cut down on the brakes. I ended up waiting there for like 30 minutes because I know Hardy hadn't had a break, but I'm really trying to push to get to that bridge with daylight. I want to see as much as we can of that island because I know we're gonna have to night hike anyway. Like I said, it's like 12:25 now, and we have about 20 miles left, so we could theoretically get in without having a night hike, but it would require no more breaks, and we still have to resupply. So more likely than not, we're gonna have an hour or two of night hiking, and I want to see as much as I can on that island. So yeah, getting out, getting these miles in, and yeah, really looking forward to it. Another picture that sums up the Florida Trail pretty well. Blaze, old boat in the middle of nowhere. You gotta wonder, guys. I actually wonder, so what's even more strange is I actually wonder less about that boat because it's on a military base that tests like explosives, so they probably wanted to explode a boat. I wonder more about the thousands upon thousands of boats in people's yards that you could tell were nice boats at some point, but now have become part of the yard. So I wonder less about a boat in the middle of the woods at some of these boats that we cross in road walks of the Florida Trail, to put it calmly. So I don't know if I've talked about this. My GoPro is broken. Florida done got it. Took one too many dips. It's been broken for about 2 weeks. I think it was might have been from the Suwannee section. But yeah, so I haven't been able to get GoPro footage. And that kind of sucks because if I'm using what I'm filming on right now, the phone, I can't film while walking if I'm walking and talking. So still in Elgin, just past Dean campsite. I did want to, even though I wasn't able to get film, it looked like a fresh spot. It was off trail that you had to walk to it. Didn't walk to it, just saw the sign. And then the water source for it, I think it's called Dean Creek or something, also looks super good. There's a cool tunnel of trees too that I really wanted to get on. Whatever. So yeah, got a few more miles in Elgin, then straight road walking, baby. So this is kind of in the middle of nowhere, unless I see a dirt road up here. I thought we still had like 1.5 miles-ish of trail. Trail might just cross the road. What do you do here, FNST? Haha, I put the N in there and the S in there. Usually I would just call it FT. My mind's weird. Okay, there's one. And then there is 2 right here.
Pen before you go?
No, there's no way. Alright, so that's the end of Elgin, folks. Like, well, while I'm filming this, I'm officially still in Elgin, but pretty much the end of it. So now we just got the straight shot to the bridge, and yeah, good timing. I'm glad it's like 2 o'clock now, if that, so we're still gonna be able to see a lot. I think we're only gonna have 1 hour of night hiking, if that again, so really stoked. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's nice that there's a sidewalk. I can see the sign for Navarro up there, so probably a sidewalk all the way. I don't see why it would stop if it started here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, folks. Beach life, beach living. We beach living. We beach living. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't necessarily take a tank operation class from that person. Looks spray painted on there, but I'm trying to see if I can get you the sign. I really can't see with the glare, but Navarro's sign should be somewhere in there. So about 2 or 3 miles from Navarro proper, you hit the first spot you can get food at this little corner store. And then you get to Navarro proper. After this, give me 1 second, it looks like I can cross. But yeah, 2 or 3 miles before the bridge. Was gonna stop there, but instead gonna keep pushing because I wanna use this light as long as possible. Even though it's still only 2, I'm trying to consider all the miles ahead. That's a good sized construction project. Alright, to my right, you should be able to see the little spit of bridge. We got a little bit to walk there. And believe it or not, the sidewalk did end. Why? Why when it got into the busy downtown? Look at that, folks. That is where we're walking over towards. Got a long bridge ahead of us. All right, to the bridge we go. Whew. So we're on the bridge, and I'm not a giant fan of this being this close, but yeah, maybe about halfway over the bridge, a little less, probably a lot less. But look at that, you can see the end probably. The end of that piece of land is the end of the Florida Trail. Sweet. All right, over the bridge, getting close to the spit of land. Getting close to beach walking. All right, so I should be hitting a bike path any moment. 0.2, 0.3-ish, I think. So as soon as you cross the bridge, you got a Tom Thumb right there, and then you got the bike path right there. And you also got a restaurant right behind me, but unless you want to eat with swarms of people, well, I guess this year's different. Any other year might not be too bad. It's going to be a lot of people. All right, bike path walking. Wow, it is like a little city, folks. Wow. So got about 12 miles until you only can camp at one spot on this spigot of land. And it's about 12 miles from here, and then after that, the only spot you can quote-unquote camp at is a campground near Fort Pickens. So you're either staying in hotels here, which there's thousands to choose from, or you got like one option, because the Fort Pickens campground, at that point you're done. You have to go touch the northern terminus, then come back. If you're going southbound, you can do 1 mile and stay there, but yeah, it's like a little town unto itself. It feels so weird. Starting in the I'm glad this is a trail I would want to go northbound. Going southbound, you start off easier with this type of stuff, but then you end in the swamps. It's nice to end on a beach. So this is a trail that I really would prefer going northbound, and we did go northbound, but I'm just saying in general, I want to do some trails southbound for specific reasons, but I would do northbound on this trail. Well, we did. Keep saying do. All right. All right, so we got the Terminus coming up, not too far, and oh, no worries. And it's about, I don't know, 5:30. Got some miles of some beach walking. We're entering the Santa Rosa Gulf National, not gonna be able to see it that well, scenic area. But yeah, we get to do some beach walking and then cut back up and just enjoy. So come with me to the beach. It looks soft sandish. I might walk it, might not. All right, beach walking. Beach walking. Oh yeah, folks. So last sunset on the Florida Trail. As a Florida Trail through hiker, tomorrow we'll be camping technically on the trail, but not as good. So last sunset, it's behind the dune, but still beautiful. Alright folks, this was the last camp spot on the beach, and yeah, I didn't get a video when we got in here last night because the spot that we were supposed to camp completely cordoned off for endangered bird species, so you can't even camp at mile 1092, the one camp spot you're allowed to camp at on the trail. So instead, we're camped on the beach. It's using a lot of light. It's like 3 a.m. Woke up at 2, couldn't go back to sleep, so I'll just pack up and start going. 17 miles left till the end of the trail. Got above our 40 in. Yeah, just ready to get it done. Beach camping is awesome until you start picking sand out of every piece of gear you own. So, yep, I'm gonna start stepping here, and we're gonna finish this trail up. I wanted to try to keep sleeping, but I woke up at 2 and just couldn't get back to sleep, so it's 3 a.m., a little bit after. It's March 13th. Got 17 miles to finish this trail. Let's do it. All right, so we just got to the end of the seashore section in the Dunes Preserve. So it actually goes right behind this Florida Trail sign, but so this would be, if you're going no-bow, at the tail end of it, there's no signs, but when you're walking in here, I can actually show you on the map. So we're here, but where it cuts in from trail here, there's actually signs from about here to here that are completely cordoned off because of bird rehabilitation or something. So I don't know. It's not on this side for some reason, unless it's farther back in the dunes, which I cannot see right now. But yeah, that was what kind of threw us for camp, because you're supposed to be able to camp back there, and we weren't able to get back there last night. So yeah, it's about 4:40. We're going to keep on stepping towards Pensacola. I'm going to go sit me underneath the creepy bench. Yes, I will. Nice creepy bench with nice creepy lighting. It's prime. So Hardy should be a little bit behind me, but gonna sit on a creepy bench for a little bit. We don't have anywhere to rush to. So, oh, there's a trolley stop. Trolley stop. I bet in the morning or daylight it's nice, but it's creepy at nighttime. But I'm gonna take myself a seat on this creepy bench because now we're probably like sub 13 to the end. So we ain't got nowhere to push. It's like not even 5 a.m. So weird brain waking me up at like 2 o'clock. It's wet. Yeah. All right. So a little bit before, I don't know, 2-3 miles before Pensacola Beach itself, this is the second water fountain you run into. So yeah, you can still get ogs. Wow, dude, when you zoom out with the camera, there's just so much sand and stuff in the air.
It's moisture.
I think some of it's sand, man.
Not enough wind. Where's the wind that's picking up the sand?
I don't know, maybe it's just a sandy area. Alright, you start hitting some little corner stores, bars, probably a lot of bars in this area. So yeah, you hit kind of the tourist strip of food joints. I mean, there's gonna be thousands of them, so it's not like a small town where I point out there's that one. You're in Pensacola Beach, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. So we're looking for food that is open. It's like 6:11-ish. I don't know why I said ish. That's the exact time. I should have said 6-ish. It's about 6-ish. I'll round it for y'all. So it's about 6-ish, and yeah, we're gonna go see if we can find some type of something that's open. Most likely we'll have to wait for a little bit, but yeah, we ain't got nothing but time. We got about 9-10 miles. I'll round it to 10. We got 10, which I think is actually a pretty accurate round, until we finish this trail. Cool. Give me 1 sec. I'm grabbing a video clip first. So this joint, it's like 6 o'clock, a little after, and they're already bouncing like tacky beach music.
Forget who whipped its vibe. That's not tacky.
It's that beach. It is a classic, but it's like that beach.
Beach Boys.
No, it's the beach vibes. So whoever runs this shop, they got a lot of energy, I feel like. Does it really? We couldn't. Dude, there's another Alvin's Island.
Yeah, okay, I got confused. I was like, Alvin's Island.
Oh my God! Why is there another Alvin's Island? That's unnecessary. Wow. Oh yeah, the store's right here. Another Alvin's Island. Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock. Hardy just came out. He was in there for a second. He must...
10 minutes to be able to buy beer, so then I had to wait. I was ready, and then I had to wait another 10 minutes.
So he just got... Yeah, he was waiting. I thought he was just getting distracted by all the food, but...
We actually have quite a lot of stuff to go through. There's some good stuff in there.
Ooh, okay, so there's some goodies in there. We're waiting for the Subway to open. Gonna grab a sub for the morning and then grab a sub for tonight when we camp at the campground, and hit this corner store as you saw Hardy just did for snacks, whatnot. We got 9 miles left, but we're gonna be hanging out at that campground all day, so just eating snacks on the beach. Hopefully this mist really lifts. It was about this.
Like this yesterday.
Yeah.
It'll burn off.
Yeah, it was about this at this time. So Hardy just got his goodies, and I am going in to get my goodies. Oh, tight. I almost fell over backwards. 9 miles, baby. All right, so we're just leaving the Subway. It's about 9 o'clock. Hardy's gonna probably give you an update video later today about his experience at the Subway. But so they open up when they kind of feel like it.
It's island time.
It's island time. It's anywhere from 7:30 to 8. Usually they'll open. And granted, right now
Yeah, there's a big, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a big reason.
There's a big reason. The Pensacola Bridge is out because of a hurricane. We did not know this. So, one, that affects people getting to work to Subway, and that affects us eating Subway. But more importantly, it affects how we finish up trail. Not more importantly, but differently. So, for us to finish up trail now, we still have 9 miles left on the day. We're going to go touch Fort Pickens, and we're going to stay at that campground there. But now, when we try to get a ride up to Pensacola, you can't take a straight shot because the bridge is shut down. So you have to do a reroute around all these other roads because of one bridge closure. So that's kind of the update. I did want to say stop in the Subway because the guy's super hiker friendly and he really wants to talk your ear off and just hear about the journey, tell you about his journey, and yeah, super hiker friendly. So stop in the Subway. That's
The guy worth chatting to.
yeah. He let us sit in there, charge up electronics.
Yeah, he let us in early.
Yeah, let us in super early. Try to give us free cookies. Had already bought some cookies, but just
Classic Constantine.
yeah, overall awesome. So if you really want to, you could come stay in Margaritaville, in Florida. So I think there's a Margaritaville is in every state. I'm assuming the South has more. I'm assuming Florida has a lot actually. So yeah, Pensacola Beach, Margaritaville. We got miles. All right, folks, a little bit of beach, and we're gonna be there. Just a tiny bit more, 5 miles-ish. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Whew. She toasty. She is toasty. But we're getting there. 3 miles-ish. Let's finish. All right, folks. We are in the official T-minus 2 miles. 2 miles left of the Florida Trail. Whew, she's starting to get toasty. I can do 2 miles. Let's do it. You wonder where they got 1298 from. I think we'll have walked a little over 1,100 by the time we're done. I'm gonna stop questioning it and just sit back into the last 2 mile feel of a trail. It's a blend of feelings. Mine goes in 1,000 directions and no directions at once, if that makes sense. You are little chonkers, aren't you? You little chonkers. Where'd he go? There he is. Can't see the face. We're just staring at armadillo ass. This is the type of footage you guys are here for, aren't you? I know what y'all are looking for. That armadillo donk. Is there a better view from that? There's probably a way better view from that angle, huh?
Well, he keeps on turning his back.
Oh, look. Now you got a little armadillo head. Oh, but there's that donk. That's what we're looking for. That's that armadillo ass, Hardy. We've been on trail for 1,000 miles. That's hella fine. Oh, this is full nature documentary education. When you see that an armadillo is sexy, you know it's time to get off trail. Yep. One more time. Maybe more than one more time. $1.2. What about 40s?
It's 4T.
Oh, 40. 40.
40.
Oh,
Like a 40.
yes. All right, folks, that sub-mile feeling. I don't know if they want you to walk to the top, do they? Hold your ears, it says. Wow. Gun pits, huh? So I see a wooden bridge, but I don't see a terminus. Set on south side of bridge. Nita Shanghai. They may have moved it. They may have moved it, folks. Oh, or it's this one right here. I think we're about to touch it. Oh, that's a huge turtle. That's the first snapping turtle I've seen. Is it about to eat the baby turtle? Yo, can you see what I'm seeing? Wow. What you gonna do, snapping turtle? Where you gonna go? What you gonna do? Uh-oh. It's like a shark. It sees it. What is it gonna do? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Oh, it sees the other one. It sees the other one. Oh, it's going after this one. What you about to do? Oh no. It might actually do something. Oh, it's chasing it. Artie, first snapping turtle, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if that thing got a hold of your foot when you're stepping through the swamps, no bueno.
Yeah, you see the difference between that and a tortoise, yeah?
Yeah, it's been chasing, well, not tortoise, it's been chasing one of these turtles. See him right there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so that was a very cool way to end the hike. Literally stepped on this bridge right here, and right after, got to see our first snapping turtle on the entirety of the trail. And as soon as I touch it, well, we still got 0.2 to get a ride back or figure out what's gonna go on there. But yeah, that hike is done. First hike, 40 days, 41 days, and I was a way to complete a trail system right there. The Florida Trail was something special.
You're doing your recap video before this. Oh, there is a
The Terminus is right here.
Okay, no.
So we have to still walk 0.2 out, but this is the recap video. So
Makes sense then.
yeah, Northern Terminus, and yeah, 41 days. Today was a half day, but still got to count it. So 41 days. Started pushing near the end there, and it's a different type of trail. If you guys want swamps, if you guys want streams, if you guys want, not really streams, I guess it's mostly swamps. If you guys want swamps, come do the Florida Trail. It's hiking. It's hiking. Yeah, it's hiking. It's a through hike, and it is an adventure, but it kind of pops up on you out of nowhere. So a really, really good way to end the trail. Get to see the snapping turtle, and yeah, we got a little bit of juggling to figure out how to get out of this Terminus. It's probably pretty easy once we get up there. They have an information board and whatnot, but I don't know what else to say. I didn't really have a whole bunch of thoughts that last mile coming into here, and I kind of tired. Haven't slept a lot for the past week. We've been pushing, so more people are coming up, so I'm gonna cut it off as soon as I touch it. Another hike done. Alright, I just wanted a video. I don't know really what I said. I wasn't listening to myself talk, which is not uncommon for me, but I had to do one more video of the Terminus because there's a lot of people and it keeps it busy, so it's hard to, I don't know, sum up the moment when it's a lot of people that start asking you questions next to a Terminus, which is good and bad because it's cool people are interested, but I don't know, it kind of takes you out of the moment. So yeah, I wanted to get a quiet moment with the Terminus while I talk and to the camera because that's a super quiet moment. And as you can see, I may be dusty, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So time the Terminus how you want it, and yeah, that's a wrap, folks. That is a wrap. Already touched it, lucky dog. I'm gonna do a foot touch. Foot touch. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw him. Hardy's just out there doing laps. He's getting ready for that aquatic training. Oh, I was a one and doneer. I was in and out, but Hardy's just out there doing laps. It's like, you won't play today? Not today. Alright folks, we hopped in the Gulf of Mexico, finishing this hike. A lot of extra footage near the end. You gotta end it with the hike. There's some jellyfish in there though. Be careful. Oh, what I also noticed, I got fatter in the last 2 weeks. We've been crushing miles, and it's just the McDonald's, the nasty. Compared to when we were doing like one meal a day, it was nothing. Get it, son! Get out there doing laps. Some aquatic training. So yeah, notice I gained weight in the last 2 weeks, and we've been crushing miles. So it's what it is. We're gonna dry out a little bit, go explore for it. Good way to end the hike.